You ever hear that saying that like 50% of statistics are made up or not true? Wait, isn't that the same thing? But did you know that 80% of people who work full-time for an employer do not find any purpose or passion in the work that they do for a living?
From your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, how could I let you fall by yourself while I'm wasted with someone else? If we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything, let's show them we are better. We were staying in Paris.
As I mentioned before, 80% of people who do work for somebody else tend not to find a purpose in the work that they do, or they're unhappy in their current situation. And I think the big reason is why that 80% of people are unhappy in the work that they do on a daily basis is because they don't know what their purpose is at the end of the day. They don't know why they're doing it because they're not getting any fulfillment out of it. And most of those people within that 80% spend a good portion of their time and a good portion of their life trying to figure out what it is that actually can fulfill their purpose. By human nature, all of us want to feel like we have a purpose with our life. And what I mean by that is all of us want to feel like we make a difference in some capacity. Whether that's big or small, we always want to feel like we're doing something with our lives that has meaning to it. And unfortunately, a lot of us go through the motions, going through the weeks and the months, feeling like we're just wasting our life, like we're not doing anything to make a difference in today's world. And before I started this channel, I felt like I was putting all this effort into work and my career, and I felt like I was just wasting my skills, my talent, and everything I felt like I knew I could accomplish in my life. I felt like I was wasting that. And trust me, I know most of you can relate to that. Most of you watching probably feel like that right now or have felt like that at one point in your life. And it's not fun. I'll be the first one to tell you, it sucks. And when I was reading some information on that 80% of people that really, are unhappy with their lives and feel like they don't have a purpose, is that a lot of people within that group are actually very successful at what they do. They make a lot of money, they have high titles in their job, they have a lot of responsibilities, but at the end of the day, they're unhappy because what they do for a living doesn't fulfill that purpose that they feel like they have. So here are a few ways on how we can try to find our life's purpose. Number one, who are you? What is your name? Where are you from? Where were you born? Where did you grow up? That's who you are. Essentially, at the end of the day, to the core, that's who you are. Number two, what do you love to do? If you were allowed to do something for the rest of your life and get paid for it, anything you wanted to do, what would you choose? Whether it was sales, whether it was coaching, whether it was teaching, whether it was, computer programming. If you had the choice to do something for the rest of your life, anything you wanted to, what would that be? Number three, who would you do it for? Would you do it for your family? Would you do it for kids? Would you do it for adults? Would you do it for homeless people? Would you do it for the needy? Would you do it for charity? Who are you doing this for at the end of the day? Number four, what does the demographic I'm trying to reach get from what I love to do? Five, the most important one, I think. How does that group of people or demographic I'm trying to reach change or feel as a result of me doing what I love to do? And I know those are 5 really basic things, but there's a pretty good reason on why they work. And essentially what that is because out of those 5 things, 2 are about you. 2 are about what you like to do and who are you. The other 3 things are focused about other people. And I don't care what anybody says, success at the end of the day is always about serving others and helping other people achieve what they want to achieve. And what that does is that it provides fulfillment in your life. It fills a void in your life, and it provides purpose. And people who are happy and live life with a purpose and a passion, those people always make it a priority to help other people become better. So I'll do a quick demonstration of my 5, and hopefully you can use these same questions and apply it to yourself, and you can see what you get out of it. Number 1, who am I? My name is Max. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, and I'm 28 years old. Number 2, what do I love to do? I love to help people find their purpose, and I love to help people find happiness in their life by not conforming to this mold of working jobs that people hate and get stuck in this routine of being miserable and spending your whole life never finding your true purpose. Number 3, who do I do this for? I do it for the 80% we just talked about. I do it for recent college graduates who feel lost and who are just entering the workforce for the first time in their life, and they feel like this is the next 60 years of their life, and all they're thinking is there has to be more. I do it for some people who may be a little bit farther along in life, people who may have been working in jobs that they hate for the last 20 years, and they finally are fed up with it, and they finally want to make a change, and they need guidance, and they want to find some advice on how to find their purpose and how to make it work. Number 4, what does that group of people or that demographic that I'm trying to reach get from what I love to do? My goal for this entire channel is to help you find purpose, help you to find what it is that you love to do, and how to create a life that you want to live. Number 5, how does that group of people change or feel as a result of me doing what it is I love to do? And the whole point of this channel, the pursuit of purpose, is to help you find your purpose in this world. To help you find your place where you can make a difference, where you find fulfillment at the end of the day, where you put your head on the pillow at the end of the night and you say, I'm making a difference, or I'm doing what it is I want to do with my life. That you're creating what it is that you want to create. That you don't have to live in this outline of life where you go to school for 10 years, high school, go to college, and you get stuck in this mold for the next 50 years after that. Those are my 5. Hopefully you can apply them to your life, and you can kind of hopefully find a direction or a purpose of what you want to do, or find a way on how you can make a difference to feel fulfilled at the end of the day. And my challenge to you until next video is to make an effort to try to live within that 20% of people that actually love what they love to do every single day. Start game planning, write some things down, just start to make an effort to be within that 20%. Your life is too short to do shit that you hate.